Yes, Pioneer.
Yes, Doc.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Talk to us.
Yes, man. I appreciate your information and what you are sharing.
Yeah. Thank you.
And like when I look at like what you say, I agree with you on some point. And
Yeah.
there's something that I agree with you
No problem, sir.
because when you say the influence of men and all this related to something, it's true. It's very much a adrenal.
Yeah.
The adrenal control for the whole.
Yes, they do.
And adrenals control the kidney, the control
When you say
so
adrenals control all the hormones, what do you mean?
I know cortisol, like when you say cortisol, it adrenal involved with cortisol.
But 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 how does adrenals control all hormones?
I mean they involved in production of hormones.
How are adrenals
So you
involved
have
in
adrenal.
production? How are adrenals involved in production of insulin?
Okay.
Yes. First of all, is insulin a hormone?
Yeah, it's a hormone.
So how do adrenals get involved in production of insulin?
Yeah, it's within the adrenal potential.
How? How?
It's still the adrenal should be functioning.
How? How do you need adrenals in production of insulin from the pancreas? How do you need it?
But there's a way these organs they communicate with each other. They work in harmony.
We,
I don't have all the details.
we want you to tell us the how, because I even saw you in the comment section saying, wrong, you are wrong. I saw your comment. So I actually brought you here to actually have this conversation because I'm glad you requested. So I want you to tell me, because you're the one who said the adrenals control all the hormones. And I almost bought the idea because you sounded very confident. But now my question is, how?
I mean, don't have all the like the idea of how.
Boy.
I do not. Like I'm more like just a herbalist. I haven't gone to school. I don't have any anatomy in school.
But
I'm not a doctor.
yes, okay, I understand that. But you see, this is a conversation, so we don't need even to base this conversation about you being a doctor or being a herbalist. It doesn't even make sense. The reality is, I said something and you said I was wrong, right? And then you came on this platform and you're saying adrenals control all the hormones, but you don't know how. So how can you just throw a statement there which you cannot defend?
But adrenal is like what the adrenal the function they play in the body. Because interesting gland, that's vital.
Tell me the functions of the adrenal hormone apart from producing adrenal. Tell me the function of the adrenal gland apart from producing the adrenal hormones, which are basically adrenaline and noradrenaline, cortisol, and the sex hormones. Tell me any other function you know of the adrenal hormones. Gland, sorry.
Even blood pressure, like when we take blood pressure, those two numbers, the systolic and systolic, what are we looking at?
We
What
are,
is the systolic?
we are looking at the pressure when the heart contracts and when the heart relaxes. That's what we are looking at. How is an adrenal involved in that? Of course, adrenals can help you control blood pressure because of the aldosterone hormone that they produce that help you either reabsorb water or excrete water. But they don't play any role in you having that dilation of blood vessels. So you explain to me how you think the adrenal plays a role in all hormones. And I just asked you a simple hormone, which is insulin. How does adrenal play a role in controlling insulin?
Like actually, I don't have all the details to that. That's my phone. But I understand. Like I really do a lot of things here. But to the protein, the things like Mucus and the how can you compare? How can you link Mucus to the body to the foods or the sugar? Because all the inflammation, but if you talk about cancer, if you talk about the tumor, if you go inside this tumor, you find this nasty, stuff like mucus. How can you say like this mucus, from a tumor, they will put with the food?
Which mucus are you talking about in tumors? What is let me ask you a question. Good point. I understand the mucus myth, but let me ask you a question. What is mucus? Define to us mucus, or rather, what is the composition of mucus?
Mucus is the activity that comes from the cell. Because our cells make acid.
Mucus has become acidity again. I want you to tell me what is mucus. What is the composition of mucus?
The mucosa comes from the byproduct that comes from the cell.
Mucus?
Yeah.
Did you know mucus is 90% water? Crickets.
How do you eliminate? How do you eliminate?
My friend.
Something you don't talk about. You don't talk about elimination. Elimination of food.
Elimination of what? Elimination of what?
Of toxins. For food, we feed ourselves and we need to eliminate.
But I thought.
I have to talk about lymphatic system. There's a digestion almost positive done in the lymphatic system. Lymphatic system is like the stage in the body. It is very something can come up from the lymphatic system back to the body. What's that wrong?
I don't understand what you're saying. You are literally everywhere. We've talked about the lymphatic system. We were still talking about mucus. Mucus was now acidic, and now we are going towards the excretion and the exit. Now, where are we? What do you think? What do you disagree with? What I say? What do I say that you disagree with? Because I don't understand where we are. We started with the adrenals. We skipped to the mucus. We skipped to the acid. Now we are the lymphatic system. So what do you want us to talk about that you disagree with?
I disagree with you. We talk about it as things when you say good kind of teaching, Alkaline foods, what the body is going through.
Good. Thank you so much. Define alkaline foods.
Alkaline food is just natural food. It's fruit, vegetable, and milk.
What is the active ingredient in a fruit? What is the active ingredient in a fruit? I did not ask what makes a fruit. I asked what is the active ingredient in a fruit?
Sugar.
Which sugar? Which sugar? Which is the natural sugar and which is the synthetic sugar?
Synthetic means it's process. Like when you talk about sugar, like table sugar. When you take the sugar again and go process it, you burn it fast. That's what complex thing. But if you take table sugar, you make.
No, you're actually very clear, sir. So you've said when I process sugar, I come out with a complex sugar. I thought when you process complex sugars, that's when you come out with the simple sugars. So you're actually mixing yourself up. But anyway, that one I'll spare you. My question is, what is this natural sugar? What is the name of this natural sugar in a fruit?
The name of natural sugar in a fruit?
Yeah, what is that name of that natural sugar? Because there's nothing like natural sugar. What is the name of that sugar that you're calling natural?
Natural doesn't mean nature makes it for me. Nature makes fruit because it wasn't.
So what is that natural sugar? Does it have a name? Does it have a name? Does that natural sugar have a name? 90% of the times people say you are wrong. They actually have no idea what they mean. This is just an example of somebody who is ignorant, somebody who has picked Dr. Sebi's information from here and there, thought about mucus. These are people who are zero idea of what they are saying. They will just come on people's platform to say you are wrong, you're wrong. But you can easily see he has no idea of what he's talking about. He's talking about herbs. I always support herbs. I've always talked about spices, organic spices. I've always told you guys that herbs are nature's medicine to us. So I always talking about that. The only issue I had with the vegan diets and the alkaline diets that is calling natural sugars is by the time this food is getting into your stomach, it encounters an acidic pH. So then how will it get absorbed as an alkaline food? It cannot be absorbed as an alkaline food, the one that you ate. because it gets into your stomach and get an acidic environment. It's neutralized, so it's not even alkaline anymore. But these are the same people who will come here and post, you are wrong, you are wrong. So I was just actually exposing him because of the ignorance. He's carrying a very good head. He has all these ideas, yes. But he is a male, full of estrogen. He cannot even construct one. Where did we start from? We started from the adrenals, controlling every hormone in the system. Before we would even think that, before we even knew how adrenals control insulin, we had jumped all the way to blood pressure. We have not even settled the blood pressure thing. We have jumped to mucus. I have not even contemplated the mucus. Now the mucus has turned to become acidic. I'm digesting the acidic. We are running to the lymphatic system. I mean, where are we? We are even talking about the reproductive health in men. Where did we end up in? How on heaven's sake did we end up talking about the lymphatic system, which is an excretion system? So this guy has picked information from literally everywhere. Googled, came up with these videos that he has watched but has not even understood the basics of it. He just saw Dr. Sebi saying that in every health condition there is mucus, there is mucus, there is mucus. And he bought that idea and is coming here to defend the mucus. He doesn't even know mucus is 90% water. He's even saying mucus is coming as an extract from the cells. I'm wondering, okay, for you to produce mucus, there has to be an inflammation. Where is the inflammation coming from? Is it the food that you're eating or an injury? So for you to produce mucus, there must be an inflammation. So of course, there's an idea about that mucus thing. But the reality is he has no, hey man, I am tired.